Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road to the show here today. Heading back home to end the season with a couple of series. The first one against the San Francisco Giants here. 3 games. So let's see if we can take 2 out of 3 from them. We've already locked up the wild card spot here. So bottom of the second, I'm standing in for the first time today. 301 the batting average. Robbie Ray on the mound for the Giants. He hits 95 on the 4-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick. 2 outs, runner on first. First pitch. Ripped into deep right field. Bad jump by the right fielder. It's off the base of the wall. Ricochets to the right fielder. I'm going to stay at second. Runner from first scores without a play. And it's a 1-0 ball game here with 2 away in the bottom of the second. We'll take those RBI doubles. We come back bottom of the 5th. It's a 2-1 ball game. Arizona holding the 1-run lead still. And I'm standing in with nobody on, nobody out. 1 for 1 on the day. Robbie Ray still on the mound. And I blew up a little soft liner to the shortstop. Slider was way in off the inside corner. I should not have swung at that. At least I got an appropriate result. That is a soft line out. We come back top of the 6th, still a 2-1 ball game. Jorge Soler at the plate for the Giants. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. How do you have 2 strikeouts and a pop-out and be 0 for 2? I don't know. Nobody out, nobody on. 0-1 pitch is a ground ball. Past me at third. It's a fair ball into the left field corner. And the throw's going to go to into second. No chance of getting him there as he beats that out with ease. And, yeah, he's all celebrating a double. Rightfully so. He snuck that one by me there. We come back bottom of the 7th. 3-2 ball game. Giants in the lead. Robbie Ray still on the mound for them, and I get a boss battle challenge here with the bases empty and nobody out. Got that belly full of Cracker Jacks, so let's see what I can do here. Hit a double or better. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Pitch number 71 of the game from Robbie Ray. A swing and a miss, the knuckle curve just below the knees on the outer third. We have an 0-1 count to start this at-bat. Next pitch is a 4-seamer low and inside. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat. Ripped to the shortstop. 6-3 is going to be the put out there. No base hit for me, as apparently the Cracker Jack didn't do me any good in the 7th inning stretch. We come back bottom of the 8th, though. The Diamondbacks are up 6-4 now, and I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day with 2 outs and nobody on. Tyler Rogers is on the mound for the Giants now out of the bullpen. He's a slow thrower. His fastest pitch is a 4-seamer at 88. And he's a Submariner. Oh boy, sinker off the outside corner below the knees. 1-0 the count. 27,265 watching the game in the stadium today. They checked my swing on a slider on the inner third. Was I really that far out in front of it? Yeah, but I don't think the game should have check swung me. 1-1 the count. We get a piece of the sinker at the knees right down the middle. And it's a 1-2 count. Pitch number 4. Rip to the shortstop. Man, what is it with me and hitting to the shortstop today? Another 6-3 putout is going to end things here in the 8th inning. We're moving on to the 9th, leading by 2 with the score of 6-4. We come back top of the 9th. 0-2 count for Austin Slater. He's 2 for 4 on the day, hitting .313 on the season, so he's having a good year at the plate. Unfortunately, with that 0-2 count, nobody out and nobody on here, a 2-run deficit, it's not looking great for him, but weirder things have happened. Wind up and the pitch from Paul Sewell, and it's a ground ball to me at third. We're going to get a glove on that. Throw across will be in time. And that is the first out here in the top of the 9th. Do the Diamondbacks take the win in game number 1? We do. 6-4 the final score. We're going to move on to game number 2 here. And you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Now, San Fran has come out of the blocks with a flourish here. 4-0 the score in the bottom of the 1st, as I'm standing in for the first time with an even .300 batting average. 2 outs, nobody on. I get a dynamic challenge and hit the single or better. That's all we can do. Kyle Harrison's on the mound for the Giants in this one. He hits 95. There's that 96 on the four-seamer. 90 on his slider, 89 on the circle change, 84 on the slurve. First pitch from him. Swing and a miss at a circle change below the knees on the inside third of the plate. 0-1 the count. Second pitch from him. We watch a four-seamer at the knees, and that's an 0-2 count. The two-strike pitch. Inside with a four-seamer, 1-2 the count. Come on, big fella. Hit me with that slurve right down the middle. You can do it. Swing and a miss at a circle change below the knees on the outer third. And that's a strikeout to start game number 2 for me. And yeah, I hate to say it, but I think I've got about twice as many strikeouts as I've got hits here. That is not an impressive statistic. Bottom of the fourth, we come back, still a 4-0 ball game. Kyle Harrison still on the mound for the Giants. I have a runner on first and nobody out as I'm standing in here for the second time. So the first pitch of this at-bat from Kyle Harrison. And I watch a four-seamer on the outer third. Middle out, and it's an 0-1 count after not offering it that one. Second pitch from him. Another four-seamer middle out, almost the exact same spot, just a little bit higher, and I got a piece of that one and fouled it away, so we have an 0-2 count. Oh, and he hit me with that slider almost right down the middle. We send it out to right center field. That's going to be an easy double. Go 3, no sir. I will stay at second. Thank you much. Runner scores from first, so it's a 4-1 ball game now after that RBI double here in the bottom of the fourth. Try to chip into that deficit just a little bit here. We come back bottom of the sixth, and San Fran has extended the lead to 4 runs again. It's a 5-1 ball game, and I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day, 2 for 6 on the series so far. 2 outs and nobody on. Kyle Harrison's first pitch of the at-bat. Little ripper to the first baseman. 3 unassisted is going to end things here in the 6th inning. We're still trailing by 4 here by a score 5-1. We come back top of the 8th. It's a 7-1 ball game. 1 out, nobody on for Tyro Estrada. I think that's Tyro. I don't know. I could be wrong. 2 for 4 day for him at the plate. He's got an 0-2 count with 1 out and nobody on. And a ground ball to me. It's going to be an easy play for 2 away here in the top of the 8th. Bottom of the 9th. I'm standing in to lead things off. We're down by 6. The score is 7-1. I am 1 for 3 on the day. And Tristan Beck is the man on the mound for the Giants, trying to close things out. He's got a 94-mile-an-hour four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, the at-bat from him. Out in front of a changeup, and man, did we hurdle that thing foul down the third base line. 1-0-2 off the bat, and it's an 0-1 count. Swing and a miss at the 12-6 curve above the knees on the inner third, and I have dug myself an 0-2 hole in a hurry here. The 2-strike pitch. Swung on and missed the four-seamer above the zone on the inside corner. So there's another K for my season total. And yep, Diamondbacks are not going to be able to fight off that kind of a lead. 7-2 the final score here as the Giants win game number 2. Let's move on to game number 3 and see who can win the rubber match of this 3-game series. I'd like to end the season on a high note. I do believe we have won 90 games now on the season in Arizona. And bottom of the first, we come into it. San Fran leading 2-0. Runners on the corners and nobody out for me as I'm standing in batting .299 on the season with 9 home runs so far. I get a dynamic challenge. All of them give me equipment packs. And I think I'm just going to try to drive in the run. That's all we really need to do here. Michael Kopech on the mound for the Giants. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, 90 on a circle change, and that's all he's got that's quick. Four-seamer on the outer third is fouled away for 0-1 count to start things here. My last 4 games, I'm hitting .412 for a batting average, huh? Intriguing. The 0-1 pitch from Kopech. Oh, swing and a miss. Late swing to boot on the four-seamer at the top of the zone on the inner third. That gives me an 0-2 count. Now we got to protect the plate with 2 strikes. Inside pitch with the four-seamer is taken for a ball. That makes the count 1-2 now. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat. Outside by a lot with the curveball. 2-2 the count. Telling you, they're really ripping the pitches in here today. The 2-2 pitch from Kopech. Soft blooper into shallow right field. Runner from third tags up. This is going to be a closer play at the plate than I'd like, but he's in there safely as the throw doesn't get there in time. And it is now a 2-1 game here with one away in the bottom of the first. All right, let's see what we got here. Bottom of the second, 4-3 the score. San Fran in the lead. Runners on the corners and 2 outs for me again here. Kopech on the mound. And another lazy fly ball into shallow right field. Right fielder's going to make the play to retire the side, and that's 2 innings come and gone here in Arizona. The Giants are leading this one by a score of 4-3 currently. We're moving on to the top of the 5th, where it's now a 7-3 ball game. Runner on first and nobody out for J.D. Davis, who's 0 for 2 at the plate so far today, but he's hitting .257 on the season. Bryce Jarvis is now towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks out of the bullpen. The 2-2 pitch from him to Davis. Come on, big fella. Popped up. Oop, don't go too far. We're going to field this one on the infield dirt. That's all she wrote for out number 1 here in the top of the 5th. Moving on to the bottom half here. It's still a 7-3 ball game. 1 out, nobody on as I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day with a sac fly and a .297 batting average. Michael Kopech about to throw pitch number 65 of his outing. Let's see what we can do with that. A swing and a miss on a curveball low and away, just outside of the zone. So we have an 0-1 count after not making contact there. Next pitch, way outside with a 4-seamer, 1-1 the count. That one was much easier to lay off of. Third pitch of the at-bat now from Kopech. Chopper in front of the plate. It's going to be fielded by the catcher. 2-3 is going to be in time. So it is a 2-3 put out for me. And that is out number 2 in the bottom of the 5th. Top of the 8th we come back. San Fran's piling it on. It's a 12-3 ball game. And J.D. Davis is at the plate. He's probably the only person on the Giants without a hit, as he is 0 for 3 on the day with a walk on his line score. Sitting .257 on the season. Runner on first, 2 away. 0-2 pitch on the way from Ryan Nelson. Little chopper. Oh, just over my head and into left field. And they have runners on first and second now with 2 away in the top of the 8th. Bottom half of the inning, still 12-3 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day with a sac fly RBI and a .295 batting average. Mason Black is now out of the bullpen for the Giants. He hits 96 on the 4-seamer, 93 on the 2-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Below the knees with a 4-seamer, called a ball. 24,026 in attendance today in Arizona with the roof open. Swing and a miss at a slider below the knees makes for a 1-1 count. Third pitch of the at-bat now from Black. Goodbye, baseball. No doubt about it to left field. That's off the scoreboards of the second deck. Holy cow. How far did that one go? Because that one went a ways. 427 feet was all, but 109.8 off the bat. That's a killer exit velocity. I think that's my 10th home run of the season now or something of that nature. But we still end up losing the game 12-4 the final score. And Giants take 2 out of 3 there. I'm 3 for 11 on the series. So not a horrible freaking outing, but not the best either. But, yeah, we have one more series to go left in this 2024 season. So we're going to get to that in the next episode because this one's over, because this series is over. So for those of you that have made it this far, thanks for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun social media things, and we will see you in the next one.